Yo, you are now tuned in, yo, to DJ RecBoys, Shad and Chris. Tune in and catch Rec from Woods to Projects. We in the studio, you know what come next. The dose of hip hop and jewels that get dropped. Open up your ears and let your bandwidth pop. Got topics and info plus camera shots of that hungry next gen that don't want they spot. In this game that done changed all the lives a lot. Tune in and take off, watch them hit the top. I belly flop, either way be some shit to watch. Just plain what I'm saying, Wednesday 7 o'clock. Tune in, we'll be there and be ready to rock. Hope to see your ass there, you'll be missing a lot. Ball Kings.
What's goody, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec. And we are the RecBoys. And yes, we are live in the studio. I already know my homie, he's sharing. So I'm not even gonna ask him what's up. Shout out to everybody else that's out there. What's good? I don't see nobody in. I see we're live on Instagram. So that's dope. You know, but we're shaking, homie. How you feeling?
Oh, you already know, bro. Blessed, glad to be back. You know what I'm saying? Excited about the show. You know, we got Meaty Bone on here tonight. You know, so
yeah, I know
it's gonna be dope. It's crazy because like you was telling him before we started the show. I've been hearing his name now for like 5-6 years, right? Like, you know, my wife's uncle been telling me about him for a minute, but we never got the chance to connect. You know, I left out here to Florida, and
right.
All of a sudden, Shad hit me one day like, "Yo, you know, we doing the cipher that Shad put on." I'm like, "Oh, that's dope." You know what I mean? He said, "Yeah, you know, T gonna bring out Meaty Bone." I'm like, "Oh, that's dope." You know what I'm saying? Then I got a chance to actually, you know, I've been checking out his music before that. Every time T told me about it, I'm like, "Yo, he's dope, talented." You know what I'm saying? So when I see him in the cipher, I'm like, "Yo, like, he was one artist that whole night that didn't stumble, didn't forget his rhymes."
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing his thing. He was doing his 1-2, spitting that shit that I like. You know what I mean? So I hit Shot. I'm like, "Yo, man, we gotta get him on the show. It's only right." You know what I mean? He showed up last minute, came prepared, did his thing, made sure people knew who he was. You know what I mean? Made sure I knew who he was all the way out here in Florida. So, you know what I'm saying? It was only right.
Nah, absolutely. Nah, he. It's funny because the homie was like, "Yo, I'm gonna bring my homie through." So I'm like, "Oh, all right." So when something pulled up, I'm like, "Oh, he didn't tell me it was Meaty." You get what I'm saying? So when something pulled up, I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "All right, let me see what he gonna do," because I seen the Moochie joint when he was on there, and I think he won. I don't, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
word,
So
he did see. I
yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah. I think he won. You know, I know he was one of the final contestants. I didn't like a lot of. I didn't. There was a lot of skips through that episode, so I didn't really get to really get to it. Shout out to the homie Gabe in the building. You catch them finally, TV. Yo, Gabe, I was just rewatching your show yesterday. I didn't get to catch the beginning. That little commercial thing is dope. It's dope, my G. Shout out to the homie Foos.
Yo,
Foos
I'm kind of tight
yeah.
at myself, bro, because I haven't been able to tap in the last 2 weeks to finally TV. You know what I mean? I like to catch them when they live. You know what I mean? Get the interaction. You know what I mean? Chop it up with them, and I haven't been able to do that. So, you know what I mean? My fault. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna try to tap in next week. You know, it's been hectic out here for me. So, you know, I definitely got y'all next week, man.
Nah, absolutely. So what's up, man? How's your week been going?
My week been going good, bro. I can't complain. Any day above water, bro, I'm happy. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And definitely getting over that COVID a few weeks ago. You know, I'm here. You know what I mean? I know a bunch of people ain't get to make it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, no. Real talk.
RIP to them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out here playing games with it, thinking this shit ain't real. Shit is real. Whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Whatever name you got for it, whatever you think the government is doing, whatever y'all out here saying is real, bro. I'm telling you, me and my whole family had it. Down to my 3-year-old daughter. This shit is real. Like,
Nah, it's definitely real. And speaking of, those that aren't here, I gotta shout out the big homie Sice. You know, yesterday was his anniversary. So shout out to the big homie Sice. We love you. We miss you. Shout out to my wife Shay, Suave, and everybody that went over there and celebrated with the big homie. So that was kind of dope. Um,
Yo, real quick, before
yeah.
y'all get further, like I said, like he said, R.I.P. Sites. But yo, if y'all could share this live, man, we appreciate it. Share it to your groups, the people you fuck with. You know what I mean? You can catch us right now. We on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook Live. You know what I mean? So check us out. Definitely go subscribe to the page, YouTube, in the studio with the RecBoys. Check us out on Instagram, the RecBoys. Check us out on Twitter, in the studio with the RecBoys. You know what I mean? Everything in the studio with the RecBoys. Just check us out. Support. You know what I mean? We out here supporting independent artists all over the world. You know what I mean? From the East Coast to the West Coast to had an artist from South Africa hit me up the other day. We might lock in that interview. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
So
my son all the way in South Africa.
And we got the Blast Your Beats competition coming up, man. Listen, I need y'all to tell your friend who's a beat maker, who's a producer. You know what I mean? You want a good look. You know what I mean? We got Dockish, Eminem's producer, gonna be on. He gonna be listening to beats. He gonna be giving feedback, giving y'all tips. You know what I mean? Letting y'all know what he thinking about y'all beat. We not charging y'all not a motherfucking penny. You know what I mean? It's a good look for y'all to take advantage of that opportunity. So you know what I mean? Y'all artists out here without these producers and they beats, man. There's no music, right? So support them the way they support you by, you know what I mean? Either letting you lease their beat, letting you buy their beat, giving you their beat. You know what I mean? One hand wash the other, two hands wash the face, man. So let's get it. Like all this crab in the bucket mentality I've been seeing, I've been hearing, I'm not with it. I've never been with it. You know what I mean? I'm always the more the powers and numbers type of dude. You know what I mean? I fuck with everybody as long as you good by me. You know what I mean? I'm good by you. You know what I mean? That's how I always kept it. So those are the people I want around me. Those are the type of people I'm trying to give this opportunity to. So if you fit that category, hit us up, man. Let's lock it in. We only gonna do like 4 or 5 producers. We already got 2 or 3 locked in. You know what I'm saying? So get in while you can get in. Like,
not only that, but you never know what can come from it. The last one we had, somebody actually got signed to a production deal. So you never know who's watching. If you think they're not watching, you're bugging. So tag somebody who makes beats, is a producer, and let them know about this opportunity. But we got a dope show lined up for you.
Shout out Mandy too.
Mandy's in the building. Go ahead.
Shout out Mandy. Listen, man, fellas, man, I know you be liking to get your females some jewelry. You know what I mean? Some nice little trinkets to look at. Definitely go check her out. She's live like every day of the week. You know what I mean? So go check her out. You know what I mean? Let her know if RecBoy sends you. Go copy your wife some nice earrings. So, you know what I mean? A nice little bracelet, maybe a little ring, a little chain or something. You know what I mean? Let her know the RecBoy sends you though. But yo, so we got Meaty Bone tonight, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. He's out of Newburgh.
Yes, sir. Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah,
that's why I think he's repping. But absolutely, Meaty Bone is in the building, waiting for us to bring him in. He's locked in.
So before I always gotta ask you. You know what I mean? You got some joints from the homie? Like, can we hear something before we bring him on? And yo, real quick, I'm glad you got my name right this week too. I tell you all the time when you fuck up, so I gotta tell you when you do it right.
What it is? You know what it is? You know what it is? I don't want you to come up to New York.
Yeah, I know.
Thinking anything other than what you need to be thinking, because all call outs is mandatory. So I already know. Listen. We are the RecBoys in the studio. Mr. Catch Rec, DJ RecBoys.
Y'all like the fit too, right? Don't forget.
I know you got the blue light going. You in the ambiance. You in your blue ambiance. You on your Nipsey. That's that Nipsey blue.
Right.
That's that Nipsey blue. I feel you. But yeah, I got to join it too. But we can definitely get into it. You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy shot, Mr. Catch Rec. In the studio with the RecBoys, we got a joint from the big homie Meaty Bone. We're gonna bring him in real quick, so we're gonna bump this and check, and let me know what you think. All right, don't forget, like, share, comment, hit a friend, let somebody know that we on and in the building. All right, don't go nowhere. Easy.
Yeah. We at part 2.
Yo, Mo, I'm fucking with this.
I said we at part 2. Raw rap. Shit, I rap raw. Let me holla at you. This that fresh blunt, headphones blasting. Alizé chase the Henny, thug passion. Lyrics don't mean shit no more. That's madness. Do you hear me and flip the script like gymnastics? Hope you got a few good people I can bend backwards. Headaches, both eyes red like Wishmaster. Only thing natural in my life is disaster. The day after tomorrow, prepare me for the day after. Travel down this road to riches, I think I'll hitchhike. Every ball get a thumbs up. What's your trip like? Hit a few speed bumps, dodged a couple roadblocks. Got the ball in a couple of tricks. Now watch me globe trot. They ain't won't believe till they seen it like odd robot. Tesla parking itself, took up the whole spot. Dropped that Bon Appetit, set the whole block. Now I'm going in for the kill. Here come the dome shot. Stay in the ish wall for hours to gain wisdom. Get my drink on, writing rhymes to L Tism. Thinking about my homies who knew that I outlive them. Got me out here dancing with the devil without rhythm. Two left feet trying to sauce it like Vic Cruz. At the 50-yard line, working on end zone moves. Came to say the game, but y'all making me wreak havoc. Feel like Rocky in the freeze in the district of meat backing. Body blows connect on hits while they stagger. A shooter with the same aim as Bob Lee swagger. Heavy hitter, 1-2 combo could break a rib. They get terrified if I reach for that toy like Sid. They told me H2 died, shit, I was hurt. Questioning my rap career like will it work? Me and God relationship was on the rocks. See me at the bar but I can't make it to church. Gotta fast forward, you can't play in reverse. Sooner or later we all lay in the dirt. Just had my suit custom made, all white, so I could go out stainless after this hard life. Sitting at the blackjack table, all cracked out, spending money like a roulette wheel, fresh from my trap house. The weather changed, I knew it's time for a sweep. I think they snatched like 50 people that week. Niggas question on social media but don't speak. Depending who's around, switching quicker than Mystique. Claiming that they fuck with you heavy, that shit's weak. Can count how many times we chatted within a week. A few real friends is a blessing, I can relate. 75% of them died, they waiting for me at the gate. Chopped the rock so hard with the razor, I cracked the plate. They thought I fell off, this the record, the sudden straight. Madness, wake up my sleep with cold shivers. Just wanna watch my son play the game like Doc Rivers. A lot of niggas claiming the gang and they not members. Hard work pays off, reap the benefits when you finish. Niggas jump ship before grabbing a life jacket. Pick a team and stick with it, no switching in the brackets. Meaty Bone, valedictorian, other classes. The march right straight to the booth for complete madness. Complete madness. It's only part 2 of this shit. I ain't even through with this shit. Madness. Suspects. Gone.
You already know what it is. Me. Yo, listen, for everybody, shit, they can't fucking hear me. But nah, let's get it in. Let's bring the homie. He's in the building.
Listen, it's been a while before you seen this face on me. That right there. Listen. Listen. Real quick, for everybody who's tapped in, let them know who you are.
All right. Yeah, what up, world? It's Meaty Bone. You know, the 845 heavy hitter. You know, it's me in the flesh. You know, Ab World. We in the building. You know, North Millionaire. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, yo. Thank you. Thank y'all for having me, man.
Nah, absolutely. Thanks for pulling up. Don't mind me. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how come they're saying we don't have no audio on freaking Instagram. But go ahead, Chris. Knock it out.
Yeah. So I was giving everybody a little insight. So I don't know if you heard, but like Shao was telling you earlier, my wife Uncle's T, right? So for like 5-6 years, I've been hearing the name Meaty Bone. But I left New York probably like 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So at the time he started telling me about you, I was leaving. So you know we never got to connect this shit, and then you know T had to go on a little vacation and all that. So so then Shad hits me, said, "Yo, listen, I'm doing a cipher and all that." T said he bringing his man, and I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm tapped in, I'm watching, and I see you. You know what I mean? Because I remember he sent me the link to your page, so I had checked your page, I had checked your music while I was out in Florida and shit. And I'm like, "Yo, he's dope." So I see you spitting and shit, and after the cypher, his shot. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. The one guy who wasn't supposed to be there came prepared and showed out. Like, he was the one guy that, and I told Shot, I'm like, yo, listen, he was the one guy that did. I ain't hear him stutter. He knew all his shit. He ain't fuck up not one time. Like, so how do you come? How do you come to a different town ready to just rip heads off? Because that's how it looked for me watching it live anyway.
You know what I mean? I just take I don't really think about it so much as the area, you know what I'm saying? Because I always respect wherever I go. I respect the artists when they show up. But I always bring my A game. You know, you never go in there slacking, you never go in there lacking. Plus, like, them things with them 16s, I had, in the cuff. I always keep 16s in the cuff for situations like that, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the dudes that was there. Especially my son Barry, you know what I'm saying? He always comes with the shits. Every time I get around him, he always got something magical to do. So and he kind of lit the fire in me too. When I seen him, I was like, all right, yeah, I know I got at least somebody in here that's gonna motivate me, So I mean, everybody in there motivated me, but it's just a different kind of vibe when you got an actual spitter in there. So like, and he was coming with some shit when we walked in. I was listening to him like, oh, all right, he on some shit right now. So that kind of like, put me in the motherfucking game, coach,
Nah, yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you straight jacket, it was dope. It was super, super dope. Just the vibe, the energy. I don't
Right.
A lot of people didn't understand what was actually going on when like seeing it, because like seeing it and actually being there, because we were there for like an hour before we went live. And
Yeah,
everybody,
exactly.
listen, like we were going through beats, and you seen everybody in their corners. Everybody was getting right. They was getting their drinks on. Everybody was feeling each other out, comfortable. And it's dope that you brought it out, that you actually, like, when you walk in, you like, because you already know. I was there when he called you. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
listen, I'm at this joint. You want to pull up and watch? He was like, yo, I can bring my son. And I'm like, yeah. So he called you. He was like, yo, listen, what you doing, son? I was right there. He was in there getting his shit cut and all that. So
Yeah.
when he was like, yo, all right, yo, my son gonna pull up. So, me, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm not thinking twice, nothing. So when the day comes, it's like, oh, okay. All right. Because I know who I said, who I was like, yo, just pull up. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
When explain to the audience, because we got a couple of rappers in here, a couple of guys who are into this stuff, how it really felt knowing, like, from the time going and then seeing Brav, where it was like, okay, you get what I'm saying? Like you said, because you always have 16 in the cut, which is dope. Which
Right.
you got something always in the cut for that. But when you're like, oh shit, I've been somewhere with son, and I know he's with all the shit.
Yeah.
So yeah. So for me to, I gotta do. I know. Now, yeah, it's different. Like, explain that to the people.
Yeah, it's just like, we walked in, like you said, everybody was in their respective corners. They was getting their shit on, but Barry was the only one next to the mic. Like, he was right on the mic. As soon as I walked in, I seen him. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of compared that to like when a basketball player walk in the gym, even if it's just like a pickup game, you see everybody getting it in. Like, niggas is getting it in on their respective courts, but you got that one baller that just make you be like, oh nah, nigga, like I gotta lace my shoes up a little tighter. So that's the kind of feeling I had when I walked in there, and like I always love rapping. Rapping is me, you know what I'm saying? So it's just the thrill of it too, to hear what other niggas got like in their mind and what they want to express to a certain beat, and you come on the beat and you can come with whatever they got mashed up with your own little pizzazz, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like why I stood off the mic a little bit to let them, spit. And then, I had a little mash of everything that they were speaking about in my bars. So that's kind of how it.
Like I said, yo, listen, y'all niggas made my day. Y'all made my Sunday. What was super dope was it was raining, so niggas ain't really
Exactly.
had too much to do anyway. And
Right.
for those out there who don't know, that like going to the studio and vibing out like that on a rainy day is like,
Yes.
it's different. It's a different type of vibe. It's way, especially like with how you put it when you got dudes in there, and it's like it's different when you're in your own camp because everybody kind of feels and they knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But when you come into the barber shop of all places, the barber shop,
Right,
there's
right.
a mic and the music is bumping, and you like, oh yeah, nah, it's different. This whole vibe is just different. We gotta readjust, but it's not for everybody. And we seen that live. Like no, you get what I'm saying? Like Chris
Yeah.
because Chris was like, yo, listen.
Nah, I was hot. I was hot.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
shot right after
yeah,
that, I
yeah.
was hot.
Yeah, and I was like, and he didn't want to hear nothing that I had to say. And I even tried to put it on myself because, I fucked up the audio, but the nigga was like, nah, nigga, even without the audio, my nigga, he was like, yo, you put aside a couple of 16s. Other than that, it was ill. Like niggas, like what the niggas think they was gonna do, like how they think it was gonna be, and it's weird because my kids are in the rap, and they were just watching, I don't know, some T.I. show where T.I. had brought some kids into the barbershop to rap for
Okay.
competition thing that he's doing on TV or whatever. But it was weird because it wasn't that vibe, and I get it. They're in Atlanta. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if it's just a New York vibe, but in our barbershop, we want the music loud. We want the motherfucking, we want the bars heavy. We want all that shit. So it was, dude, they were in there a cappella. Dudes were singing. It was kind of a weird vibe because I don't know how I would have been had a nigga came and was like, yo, DJ, cut the beat and started singing. And because I think we would have got the nigga up out of there. It wasn't even that type of like even the people that weren't there to rap, they wasn't there for no bullshit. They were there for all of shits. They wanted, listen, shout out to Pop, shout out to All the Man, shout out to Bribe, shout out to Five, Meaty. Them niggas came to do what they wanted to do. Foos, part 2 is on the way.
Real quick, shout out Finally TV, shout out to Humble, you know what I mean, the conglomerate. Shout out, we had In the Field Radio typed in too.
Shout out
to all of them for the check-in.
Real quick, who was All the Man? That was the rapper / host / that was my
son. That was my son when you said he came in there looking like Meteor Man with the yellow hair. He was so I had the energy though. And you know what? Believe it or not, that's my guy. He could rap. He was just over. He was over. He was ready. Like he was extra ready. And he's one of those guys that you might have to sit in the back and be like, yo, chill, homie. Like relax. Like, but I mean, some was rapping. He was rapping. Yeah. He was rapping. Like, believe it or not, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I guess I'm gonna keep it a buck. I guess you could call it that.
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Everybody there was on one except for my homie D Whitley. He's one of those guys, and I'm gonna keep it a buck all the way 100. He's one of those guys that are always on the block. He's into music. His brother is the cat who passed from the Lost Boys. So he's always that was the kid that was fumbling and was trying to. He was just everywhere.
Yeah, he had his phone out.
Yeah, he had his cane. Yeah, that was my son. Now, like he's just always been around music, and I've known him since 11, and so he was just like, yo, I'm gonna pull up. He called me. He was late and all this other shit, but I can tell you one thing: he understood because he came back and he was like, yo, I see what you were saying. I got to get my shit right. So from now on, I'm just going to play the background. And when I feel it and I know my shit is right, I'm going to get on there and kill them niggas shots. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm with it.
It's a different animal stepping in front of that mic.
Listen, and even for those who have bars, like we've seen, like you said, you walked in and you seen Brob and you were like, okay. And even Brob fumbled. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not like it's different, dude. It's different. Not only live is it different, but it's live. It's live when you're in that environment. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, dude, you got everybody else talking about they want next. You're not trying to fumble and get passed over. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just what it is. But
hold on,
so
real
what
quick
you got
too.
to mix?
Real quick, you got Mandy said she want to feature with Meaty Bone. She an artist out the 845, singer and shit. So I could definitely link you with her if you don't know her already, so y'all could get something in the works.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm all for it.
But let's go all the way to the beginning. How do you come up with the name Meaty Bone? Because when he first told me, I'm like, damn, that's kind of weird, but it draws your attention. You know what I'm saying? Because it definitely got me. So how you came up with that? Was that given to you, or that was something you just came up with?
Yeah, it was a childhood nickname. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it is a childhood nickname. I actually deviated away from it. You know, I started calling myself a different name. But then it was just like the other name was such a cliche and nobody really was like acknowledging it. So I just switched back to Meaty Bone when I moved back to New York because I was down south for a little bit. So when I moved back to New York and really started taking the rap serious, I was like, shit, they already know me as Meaty Bone. So I might as well just say my rap name is Meaty Bone. And, you know, I just ran with it like that. So here we are now.
They did a power, huh? They said, nah, we not jacking this, so you have to switch it back, huh?
Yeah. And it's crazy because I went through all of it. I went through, you know, the good and the bad. I had people like, yo, nah, I'm not gonna call you Meaty Bone. That just sound crazy. Then I had niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Bro said, like, yo, that's catchy. That caught my ear. Like, dang, Meaty Bone. Like, I want to see what he about. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a gift and a curse. But like I say to everybody that, yo, if you uncomfortable with saying Meaty Bone, then you must be uncomfortable with your sexuality, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, what's wrong with saying Meaty Bone? They got a dog food named Meaty Bone. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
No. Especially when you saying, you know, that's your title. Like, anything other than is weird. It's not
right.
It's not on you. It's on them niggas. It's like, nah, nigga,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you the weirdo on that one.
You the weirdo. Like, what's going on with that?
Yeah. But
how long you been rapping?
I've been rapping since I was 12, but I really just started taking it serious since like 2015, 2016. Actually, my first actual push into taking it serious was a Moochie event. Shout out to Moochie for that. Like, that was the first time I actually really took it serious. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is what I want to do, and I put my effort into it. And you know, like y'all said, I won. Yeah, I did win, shot. By the way.
Okay, now, yo, listen. I'm gonna tell you straight jacket. And this is the bullshit that I had to learn, and this is a real life shit and a jewel. Shout out to fools. They not comfortable in their skin if they got a problem. Absolutely, but
that's a fact.
Yo, my nigga, like real talk. I watched you, and I'm like, nah, this nigga's a problem, and you were so much of a problem, and that I didn't know you. Like, you're here, and I didn't know you. I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this nigga. Real talk. It was like, yo, listen, and people would tell you, yo, I'm keeping it a buck. Like, real talk. When I was young doing this, like the beginning, the first 3-4 years, if you didn't have the C on your chest or saying catching wreck or wreck boy, I didn't give a fuck how nice you was, my nigga. I was gonna make you feel like shit. Like, and no, real talk. And that was the ego thing, and that was me not understanding, you know, how to move in this industry shit, how to make it actually happen. I was on some like, no, listen, we the conglomerate, we the team. If niggas ain't fucking with us, then it's not it. And it was stupid. I bumped my head a lot of times. I passed on a lot of great talent. Like, this was years ago, dude. This is years ago. So when you're talking about you just took it serious then, and the time span from then to now, what could have been accomplished had not been egos? And I'm not just saying just mine, but I'm the only one that's out here just keeping it a buck and telling niggas like, yeah, this is why this didn't happen with us. You get what I'm saying? But you could have, like, a lot of things could have happened, and now niggas is focused and understand that, you know, it's, if you're really about it, it's bigger than just what you got going on. You're always going to be a part of something bigger. And at that point, I didn't understand that there was nothing bigger than us. You get what I'm saying? If that makes
Yeah,
sense. But
yeah.
timing is everything. And everything happens for a reason. So there was a reason why you pulled up to the Sunday Cipher. There's a reason why we've been in Lincoln and contact, and you're so close to the family, like literally the family. That
Right, right.
I'm excited for you about all the good things that we could possibly get going. You know what I'm saying? Which is super
Right.
dope. But go ahead, Chris.
So let's talk about the music. How many projects have you let out to date?
I got so far I got my first Bon Appetit. That's still on Dat Piff. Um, I got my album Underdog. That's out on my SoundCloud. I gave out 100 hard copies, but I'm gonna bring that back too. I'm gonna announce that after this. But let me just give it this discography real quick. Yeah, then I got basically that's pretty much all I got right now. Well, as of now, but I'm working on the Bon Appetit too. You could look for that coming probably like I want to say mid this month. Plus, I'm having an album release listening party up that way, up like Liberty and Monticello area, and then I'm having one down towards like Newburgh too. So I'm having two, and I'm gonna have hard copies on deck for that, and I'm gonna try to get it on all streaming platforms as well. Yes, and then after that, after that drop, I'm going for the Underdog 2, Rise of the Underdogs. So I'm working, focused now, really focused, putting my best foot forward.
Nah, that's dope. So so you ready for a show?
Yeah. I can do a show. Yeah.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
I can do a show. Right? I got the album. The album got some show buzzworthy show bangers on it. I mean, even down to the Bon Appetit. On my first mixtape, I got some club bangers on that. Well, like two on that, and then the Bon Appetit 2 right here that I'm about to drop this month. I got like maybe 4 slappers on that shit. So.
Yo, I got a birthday party that I'm planning.
Hey, put me in, bro. I'm with it. I come through show love.
Yo, don't do that because if
I got you. I got you.
Listen.
I got you.
All right. Listen. Listen. All right, we're gonna talk.
Yeah. We talk about that.
So what features? Who you got on the album? You got any features on the new track coming out?
The album Underdog is all me. But the Bon Appetit 2 that I'm dropping this month, I got my boy Lee Double O on there. I got my boy Mugger Flea. Who else? I won't forget nobody. Oh yeah, I got my Dirty North Miller niggas on there with me. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much that's it. That's everybody. Just my boy Lee Double O, my boy Flea, and my Dirty North Miller niggas. That's it.
And as far as producers, who you got on there?
Producers, I got a couple of my mans in them from out of North Carolina. They on there. They got a couple beats on there. Then I got my a dude that's local from Newburgh named Pep Melvin. Well, they call him Andy, man. He made one of the beats up there for me. Trying to think of who else got all the beats, and then I think I got. I got one.
You got any joints from Track Hunters? Because I see they just joined on the Instagram. Shout out to Track Hunters, Precise 1029.
Nah, I don't think I got one. Yeah, nah, I ain't got one from them.
That's my people's out there in Massachusetts or Connecticut.
Okay.
I didn't get
He's another producer and shit. He makes some fire shit. You don't got nothing from Drawzilla on there?
Nah, I don't got none of their beats. I don't think.
Oh, you got. You definitely got.
Yeah, I need to. I'm about to say that.
Definitely got to tap in with Draws.
Yeah, shoot me some of those. So we can link up. I'm with whatever.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. I know Draws a long time. You got to go to the studio. You gotta go to the studio. He's one of those. He's one of those guys.
Lock in.
Yeah, like he you know what I mean. He fuck with you. Like he fuck with a lot of artists. Like he support a lot of artists out there in the 845. But when you go there and he feels the vibe, he'll work with you and give you some shit if he really fucking with you. And,
I like
you know,
I like that. I like that. I like that. You get the chemistry with the producer, like right there on the jump. That's
yeah.
actually how a couple of my tracks off of the Underdog album came together. Like I went right in there and Homeboy was making the beats. Shout out Rich Morris. He was making the beats right there in front of me and it just clicked. I like that. You know what I mean? That's real organic. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you had to step away from the booth and think about it. Like you just heard the beat and the words started flowing and next thing you know, you got the hook. Basically you got the skeleton of the track right there, you know? So
yeah. That's crazy because him and Rich, I think they're pretty tight. I think they've done a couple beats together and shit.
yeah, shout out Rich Morris. He definitely looked out for me on the Underdog album. But this one right here, I kind of shopped around with a little on the mixtape. I shopped around with a little, you know, people that was known but not known like that, and that just so happened that they beat that I picked was like fire.
So let me ask you this: what makes you want to go to mixtape route in 2021? Because you don't hear a lot of artists say that. They always want to go right into the single, the EP, the LP, the album. What makes Meaty Bone want to do a mixtape?
Because I got a lot to say, you know. I got a lot to say.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you know what I mean? I got a lot to say, and I kind of looked at it how Wayne said. The mixtape is for me to talk my shit and beat my chest, King Kong style. But the album is me, more finesse, more, you know, classy, more worldwide, just telling you how I feel, but elegantly. You know what I'm saying? That's the album. But the mixtape, I could put my Timbs on, wife beater, basketball shorts, and walk down the block with my pit bull and see niggas pulling up, bumping that shit like, yo, Meaty Bone, you killed that track. You know what I'm saying? All out bars, hard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could do that on an album. Yeah, maybe an intro, maybe an outro. But, you know, on that album, you gotta have some club. You gotta have a little R&B. You gotta have, you know what I'm saying, something for the ladies. You always gotta have something for the ladies. So that's how I approach the album. I approach the mixtape the same way, you know, with a little R&B spin on it. But I don't go as hard as I do on a mixtape that I would for an album. That's why the Underdog took me so long to put together in piece, because I was taking songs off and putting songs on until I felt the right chemistry, you know. So I'm always do the mixtapes. Bon Appetit. I ain't gonna stop until the Bon Appetit 101.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
So let's do this. Let me see the DJ prepared and shit. Shao, you got something we can play
Yo,
this?
son, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Yo, listen, Meaty. Yo, listen. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Meaty got me on my shit because that nigga came prepared. So when he came prepared, I was like, oh nigga.
Yo.
I'm like, yo, listen, like I really thought it was just gonna be like something that we gonna throw together and make happen. But nah, son really came to really catch wreck. And I was so like I was so hyped that you were able to make it.
Yo, he let y'all keep the shirts at least? Cause yo, listen, I know Shao.
Yeah, I still got my shirt. I gave my shirt to my shorty. My girl got my shirt. So
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I know Shao old too well. He's like, yo, y'all put on these shirts. I mean, I think, yo, get my shit back. Like,
yo, my nigga, like, yo, real talk, it would have been like, yo, niggas knew what it was before niggas even got there. Like, you would have thought that, like it was all love.
I seen Shao do it before, bro. I'm telling you, I seen him do it.
I don't know who this guy is.
I can't even see that question.
Block that dude. Block that dude.
Yeah, he wants to promote and help us get more views. Yo, we in the studio.
Get out of here for you. Tell him get out of here before he really catch some wreck, man.
Real talk, dude. He don't know our listeners to run down on his ass. They be like, oh, word. Had that nigga shit right on the location, nigga. Real talk.
Word.
But, we're going to get into another joint. You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck. Meaty Bone is in the building. We are the RecBoys. Yes, sir. This is in the studio. All right. Let us know what you think. All right. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I don't have no volume. Oh, that's probably why. Let's do it.
those hard times led to a nigga staying up late. Unusual suspects, there's a breach at the floodgate. Mission 1 complete, there's conquering the upstate. Body everything, just give me Yagi the update. Meaty Bone, but my family called me Meaty. Been sleeping on me thinking everything was all peachy. I learned from the streets what nobody could teach me. That stay prayed up, can't let these demons defeat me. Hard work and preparation, a steady education. Time waits for no man, so why y'all niggas hesitating? Came from the bottom, I ain't looking for no sympathy. I'm out here grinding, getting everything that's meant for me. A couple videos, a photo shoot here and there when shit get tough. Let's see who really care. I put on for my team. I'm trying to drain every shot. Unusual suspects on a child, ill structure and cherry block. Guess it's time for me to execute on a child. Call the pastor to bring an extra suit. The hood hopping all on beat. Okay, let's regroup the flip. Take my structure is ill. They done let me loose. What? These niggas claim they rappers knock it off. Okay. Let's go. Meaty Bone. Yeah, y'all better get the name straight. It's the old school feel like rope chains and nameplates. Backing up right after I ate, all for the same plate. Wake and bake a breakfast of champions, start my day straight. If you don't really want to be up on my bad side, get your shit rocked, trying to sword fight with a magi. Bricks mummy rap, keep your lips sealed or my hands tied. These gallicos dumping, cause more than a landslide. I send your liver to your family members gift wrap. They find you in a tub of ice with your shit stitched back. Wake up in an abandoned building, the room pitch black. Coming off all disrespectful to get you bitch slapped. We been beating on this bitch until it cave in. Steady serving fiends, big boulders like cavemen. Cleaning out my closet, wait till you see the basement. After you tour my hood, it'll probably make great sense. I went from the Midwest to down south with it. Broomstick chopper will make me clean house with it. NY flow, but got a little bit of bounce in it. One bank account with 2 different amounts in it. Stacking for a rainy day. Shoebox money shit. Same clothes grinding. On some Doug funny shit. Big brother flow. I'm the one that they come and get. Got them hands on deck. Niggas better start jumping ship. Swear with the sharks while watching for piranhas. Eyes bloodshot red off this grade A ganja. I don't do it for myself. I do it for my mama off the top. And it come with a twist like a hurricane rider. Masked up like Ray. But I don't think y'all hear me though. Turn up the volume. Your boy on the stereo. The same dude that's spitting these balls for free. I'm about to spell my name out so y'all know that it's me. It's M to the E, A to the T-Y. Niggas gonna be mad at my team and I see why. Shorty always smiling. Every time I breeze by, they say, how you know that nigga? And then she replies, yeah, my name ringing. Shit, it's been ringing. Knock it off. The nigga named Ben Ringett just needed some exposure. Put a lid on this bitch. This is about to boil low. Them boys fold under pressure. Put an iron, put a crease in them. Keep metal on me like Matt Damon in Elysium. Fuck election. I prepared the whole speech for them. Can't box with God, but I hope my prayers reaching them. I pray for my prey. Even pull out a seat for them. Invite them to the feast. Guess they don't know we eating them. A gourmet chef. Serve your head on the platter. Mark McGuire, I'm swinging. Trying to make the back shatter. These niggas gotta be pissed. Guess they got a bad bottom in the lab. Then, just like the man had the eyes red like Mercury, we strong like Hercules, prepping the Dutch. It's like an open heart surgery. Don't need your support. Hope you don't think you heard of me. I've been around the map. I'm sure somebody heard of me from Vegas to Seattle and why to Carolina. I've been making money stretch like the Great Wall of China. Don't you seem to forget? Well, here's a reminder: you'll never get nowhere on your lazy boy recliner. It's a well-known fact. People fear what they can't conquer. Trying to take care of the fam like the head sponsor. So the only option is do my thing from coast to coast. I'm not stopping till them bells start to ring. Yeah, Meaty Bone. I went from coast to coast with it, Westbrook style. Gone.
Ooh, kill him. So what made you do a jacket for beats type style on that one?
I'm not even going to lie. My homeboy at the time, said, "Yo, I want to hear you on a whole bunch of beats." So like, I was like, "Shit, fuck it. You know, I could do it." Like I'm not scared. I don't shy away from challenges. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes lyrically. So we went to the stew and the nigga mashed all the beats up, and I just was right into them, like how they played. As soon as they switched, I would switch my flow, and I just ran with it. And I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna call this coast to coast." being that I went on the East Coast beat and ended on the West Coast beat, I was like, I'm gonna call this Coast to Coast, and then so I ended up like basically just patenting that. Like that's so you can expect that on every Bon Appetit. That is gonna be on there. A Coast to Coast is gonna be on the Bon Appetit. So
So
that's definitely one track that's gonna be on there. So you can expect that.
So when you say there's gonna be always a coast to coast, there's always gonna be something on there where it starts in the East Coast and ends in the West Coast. You're gonna make a little.
Not yeah, not preferably so much as a East Coast or track. It might be like how on part two I had the Missy, I had all female beats, or it's gonna be I could be all DMX beats or all
Got you.
But niggas better. And I'm telling this right now as a warning. Niggas try my shit and you don't do that shit how I do that shit. I'm burning your mic up.
Not fair, as you should. As you should. No, absolutely. Go ahead, Chris.
Now, I was gonna ask, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause you said you be writing and shit like that. You know, we looking for a new intro in the studio, man. I'm saying, is that something you willing to, bless us with?
Of course. Of course. Just let me know how y'all mean. Like y'all got a beat already picked out. Whatever, man. I can definitely do that for y'all.
But that's dope because Barry's actually working on one too. So right now we had Jay Royo 845 out of Elephant, New York. He wrote one. We had a kid out of Pennsylvania who wrote one. We rocked those two we rocked the first one for about a year and a half, just straight.
Almost 2 years.
We rocked Jay Royo's for about a year. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good way to get your joint played every day. I mean, every Wednesday on 3 different platforms. Then the show re-airs Saturday night on Blazing My Radio. You know what I'm saying? So you get played 5 times in 1 week. You know what I'm saying? It's a good look.
No, absolutely.
I definitely do it. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
But so let me ask you, what's your goal? What's the goal for Meaty Bone? Like you trying to get signed? You trying to stay independent? What's your goals?
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you about the getting signed or staying independent. I'm not gonna lie to you if it's in the plan, it's in the plan. How it happened, it's how it happened. But just know I'm not gonna sell my soul. I'm not gonna sell my soul. I'm not gonna be like, oh, they offer me this little bit of amount and all of that, and then I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna take it. Like, nah, like if it's worth, if I feel like it's worth for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I know my worth, and I know I'm an asset. I know I write my own music. I know, what I'm saying? I don't need no ghostwriter. I know I got concept. I know I could do any genre. You need gospel, I write you gospel. You know what I'm saying? Like I got that kind of pen. So I'm not going to just sell myself short. So if it just so happened that I do pop and stay independent, then so be it. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
What in your opinion, what separates Meaty Bone from any other artist? What in your opinion, why should people listen to Meaty Bone?
Listen to me, because like I got a story to tell, and you know what I'm saying, and I tell my story unequivocated. Ain't no sugarcoating. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not, you know what I'm saying. I'm not one of them rappers that be like, oh, I got Ferragamos and Balenci's, and I'm jumping out of a Maserati and all that. No, I'll keep it a rack with you. I used to drink. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a bad drinking habit. You know what I'm saying? I left that alone. But I use that as a platform for me to talk to and reach out to people that had that, you know what I'm saying, and still deal with that, and to see that they can still make it somewhere, like with the addiction and all of that. And also, like, I'm just me, like, I'm me, bro. Like, I'm not fake, I'm gonna tell you exactly how it is on the track. I'm not gonna be like, oh, your son nice and all of that. I want a song with him. No, if he trash, he trash. That's just how I give it up. So I'm pretty sure like people respect authenticity. I don't even know if I said that word right, but they respect the authenticness. Like people respect that over the board. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit over bars. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas be saying, but in all actuality, it's not. Niggas respect real. Niggas respect real at the end of the day. If you real about yourself, if you honest with yourself, you'll be honest with others, and in the end, that gets you further. You know what I'm saying? So
right. Tanya wants to know what's your Instagram.
My Instagram is Meaty Bone. All together is one word. Facebook the same, Meaty Bone. Music page on Facebook is Meaty Bone 845. Also, my YouTube is Meaty Bone 845. SoundCloud is Meaty Bone. You know what I mean? That's pretty much all the platforms I'm on. I don't got. Oh, I do got a TikTok, but I don't even really use it.
Oh, you doing the TikTok videos now, Homie?
Nah,
you
yo,
doing
Nah,
no, I want to know because I need help. I need help.
No
My wife
funny,
keep telling
no
me
funny
that's
shit.
the way.
A lot of artists are fronting on that TikTok, and that's the new wave, bro.
Yeah, that's what my wife is telling me.
Nah, I got one. That's what I'm saying. I made one because I seen like they was messing with it. They was jacking it, but I just haven't sat down and made no actual TikTok myself. But I did have songs on there though. Now, when I looked it up, I did have my underdog track up there, and North Miller Massacre was up there.
Nice. I want to get into it. So you from Newburgh?
Yeah.
How do people feel about you out there? Like, what's the vibe in the streets? Because homeboy is from Newburgh too, ain't he? Yeah. Let's get into it. What's the streets talking about?
I mean, some love, some hate. Some I'm unknown to some. Some know me well. That's how it is. It's like a big piece of pie. It's some with toppings, some with just cheese, some with anchovies, and then some with fish and all that bullshit.
But it's weird because they all eat pizza, but they, you know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Yeah, but they got their pick. Like, so.
I mean, I want to get into it. I mean, like, because when people say Newburgh, they kind of think of one. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
How is that out there? Is like what's the streets? Because I mean that's just industry wise. When like industry people say Newburgh, party comes up, but that's not what's going on in Newburgh. And I'm pretty sure, like I don't know if there's other guys as far as stature as Meaty. I know there's a chick out there. Big yellow bone chick. I can't remember her name. She's out there. I seen her on a couple of freestyle cypher joints.
Yeah. I get you. I get what you're saying. I mean, there's a lot of names, but it's like in Newburgh, it's more of a popularity contest than talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause niggas graduated from NFA, or cause niggas grew up down the street from you, or cause niggas cousins with this cousins, or they went with somebody, or somebody in their family did something dramatic and crazy, and then they want to rap. They got a little fan club, like, you know what I'm saying? And they could be trash, like they could be straight dumpster juice, and niggas bumping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And niggas bumping and shit. But I don't take nothing from nobody that's doing what they do in Newburgh. You know what I'm saying? Like, salute to all, because I know they might feel different about me. Really, I don't give a fuck, but they can't see me anyway. I gotta beat my chest a little bit. But on top of that, though, when, like you said, when they say Newburgh in the industry, of course they're gonna speak about your boy and all of that. But like, that's not the end. That's not the end for Newburgh. You know what I'm saying? It's so much in store for Newburgh because there's so many talented people out there that's really talented, though. But like I said, it's a popularity contest. It's like niggas don't respect the talented.
Got you.
Like,
got you. They respect that. It's more so the name. Once you tie it into a certain name,
it's kind of like, I use the analogy like we all go to the same high school, but if this dude's brother played basketball or this dude's uncle played basketball, he's gonna get on the team before a person that got the actual ball skills and new to the school. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. That's how it is. So I'm kind of like that, I mean, I got family that do things in Newburgh. That everybody know my family and all that in Newburgh. But when it comes to my talent, it's overshadowed by the me used to drinking and being drunk and all of that. So they hold on to your bad. They rather remember that, embrace that. So they expect you to fail. And this is why, to answer your question, Chris, why I'm on the Bon Appetits. you know, the mixtape phase, because this is the little jab to the throat. Like, here, hold that. And while you holding your throat right there, nigga, here, boom, take this on the head. Underdog 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the no looks that I'm going to give them. So right when they think that I'm asleep, here go a mixtape, or here go a slapper for you to listen to real quick. Like, damn, that nigga Meaty Bone ain't missing a beat. You know, because I really got a lot to prove. I really do, and I'm a show and prove.
Let me ask you this: Who do you? And I ask this a lot of artists too. Who do you got to prove it to though? Are you, it's for yourself or to the people?
Me, yeah, right. No, me, right. Exactly,
Good
me.
Good answer.
Me.
Good
I don't. Like I said, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about what they think, because they're gonna think that regardless. If I do good, if I do bad, they still gonna think that. I'm doing this for me, you know. I just want to be able to look in the mirror and be like, damn, Meaty Bone. Like, I remember when I felt like I didn't want to get up and do this. I remember when I was thinking, I'm counting myself out. Now look, patting myself on the back, you know.
Yeah, we got my homie from Chicago tapped in. He said, "Who influenced you?"
Who really influenced me the most is my mother. You know, my mom, my heart and soul, my best friend, all in one. Like, she basically just told me to be me, you know, like, use my words, because the tongue is powerful. The tongue is lethal, you know. The tongue is wicked, all of that. So if you got a voice, she said, you got a voice. They always said that to me, like, I got a voice, like, because I'm not one to just sit dormant and quiet and let anything happen. I'm gonna speak my opinion. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. If you do something, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so she always just told me, like, every time I make music or make a song, she used to come in my room and hear me doing it on the computer and be like, as long as you not cussing, and if you cuss, make sure you cuss in the right spot and put an emphasis on what you saying and mean it. So I give that big influence to my mom, because she's my biggest fan, but also my worst critic too. Like, she'll tell me about myself. Like, you know, you ain't need to be saying that on the song, and you don't know nothing about that. So that also made me, you know what I'm saying? So that also made me stray away from the line on the track, you know?
Yeah, no, that's dope. That's super dope. Who's also want to know, what about artist-wise? Who make you want to go in?
Oh, artist-wise, definitely my boy Jada. Gotta give it to Kiss. Shoot, Jeezy. I listen to Jeezy sometimes when I want to get on that trap shit, bump my head. Whew, I could go on forever. Wheezy, you know, for the metaphors, the slick punches to make you be like, damn, that nigga really said that. T.I. Yeah, basically I had a lot of down south music I was rocking. But
Yo,
you know, when I was when I was down south, I was listening to the Lloyd Banks and all that when I was down there, the Cams, because I was trying to put them on to that while they was putting me on to what they was listening to. And when I started listening to T.I. and all, I'm like, man, these niggas down here got bars though. Like, but they talking a whole different type of time that we not on that up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's kind of like the best of both worlds, because I could get on a down south beat and hit them with some New York shit. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, oh shit. And that's usually how, you know what I mean? That's usually songs that blow. You know what I'm saying? When a New York nigga get on the down south track.
Let's start walking on it. Yeah. Especially with that New York swag when you leave your Yankee cap on that bitch.
Right.
No, I feel you. Damn, man. Yo, listen, man. I'm so glad we had you on the show, because
appreciate y'all, man.
Nah, yo, listen, you definitely have a story that needs to be told, because like, and this is just from somebody we've been doing this shit for 10 years now. The whole catch and wreck thing, dealing with artists. We've had all different types of artists, from guys who rapped about it to guys that actually was on the run in the studio. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I would have, like, yo, you definitely need to get your story out, because I would have never gotten from what I saw at the cipher that you know, you're really on one for yourself, because I feel that you feel that had you not had that bump, you would be in a better position, and you know that you're capable of being in a better position, and that's what I like. you know, and it's like, yeah, you know, when you're explaining to Chris, you know, this is why I'm gonna keep giving the slaps. It's because it's not for them, but it's because this is what I'm getting. That you know, this should have been here 7, 8 years ago. You get what I'm saying? So now, you
Right.
know, yeah. So now I got to double up every chance I get to let them know, yo, I'm really that serious. Like, okay, I get it. You know, we've been down this road before. I get it. I get it. But guess what? I'm really this serious. So until you understand, I'm just gonna keep banging you into your head until your head starts hurting and be like, all right, I got you. I got you.
A good thing about that too is a lot of people do shit for other people. Like they seeking validation. You know what I mean? Like they doing it for the likes. You know what I mean? And like you said, you're not doing it for that. You're doing it for you. So when you're doing something for yourself, it's a different passion, a different fire.
Yes.
Right? You know what I'm saying? It's not like I got to go out here and do this so I can get 100 likes. I got to go out here and do this and prove this to myself that I can actually do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all the difference. And if artists, anybody who's trying to accomplish anything need to understand that, because a lot of people do shit for all the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? Your reason is the reason. That's why I asked you the question, because that tells me how serious you are. Like, I ask people that shit all the time. Oh, well, you know, I got to do it for this, and I got to do it for and I'm looking at them like, yeah, now you fucked up. I can't fuck with you. And shout to tell you, like, I'm the type of person, I ask questions that I know the answer to already, not necessarily from a person, but I know what they should say. And when they don't say it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking with him. Shop like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, Shop like, yo, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nah, like you could tell he in it for the wrong thing. Like I tell people all the time, we don't do what we do for the money. The money gonna come and go. Money's that dollar in your pocket that leaves, and he fuck with you one day, next day you gotta pay that bill, he gone. You know what I mean? That's money, and that's your friend. You know what I'm saying? When you build something, a brand, a legacy that's gonna feed you for years to come, gonna feed your family, that's what we looking for. That's the people we looking for. That's the people we trying to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I hear somebody saying, "Listen, I want to put this out and I want to go and I want to do this tomorrow," I'm like, "Yeah, not fucking with you."
yeah.
And Shot like, Shot hit me a mad times. Yo, son, you should manage this artist. Like, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. Why you not doing it? Yo, you better. No, I'm not doing it. And then 5-6 months later, or a year, 2 years, whatever, he hit me like, "Yo, I see what you were saying. Look what son did." I'm like, yeah, like, yo. Me, I'm the type of person I sit back and I watch. I'm very observant. That's why I was able to, shout to tell you, I was able to duck a lot of shit, stay out of a lot of shit. A lot of people around me went and did mad vacations. They went and did crazy shit. I'm sitting in the crib like this. And everybody like, yo, how the fuck you managed to do this? Because I sat back and watched. And by watching and not trying to be like everything that was going on, because I always had my goals. I always knew what I was doing, why I was doing it. Me and Shy had mad conversations, T as well. And I always told me I'm doing this to do this. Once I do this, I'm done with this. I'm on to this, then I'm going to do this, then I'm done with that. Like, I've always been goal-oriented, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I get from you. That's why I ask you, what's your goals? You know what I mean? Because in order to accomplish something, you got to make sure you know how you're going to get from A to B to C, D, E, and so on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think from the conversation you had today, I don't think you're the type of person that's going to throw something at the wall, hope it sticks.
Yeah. Nah, not at all. You know what I'm saying?
It was weird. Like I said, son came up in there, and like I said, you can't read nobody's mind and know what's actually going in. But to actually sit back and have the conversation now, after going through the motions live, yo, listen, it was really something like you had in essence, like you had to really be there, and hopefully we captured that and gave it to the people, because it was just that. Like, and as for Foos, Foos, we doing the part 2. You know, we got a nice little lineup. We got some new guys pulling up.
Shot. I don't mean to cut you off. I see Yevani tapped in. Yevani, I need the little homie from Evergreen to tap in so we can get him on this
the Sunday Cypher.
On the Cypher joint. I forget his name, man.
Band.
Yeah, yo, Yevani, I need Bando there. I need Meaty Bone there. I need 5 to stop playing me come right.
No, 5. Yo, listen, I spoke to 5.
Come right.
5 pulled up on me. No. Yo, listen, 5 pulled up on me. He said, no, I'm ready. So I'm like, all right. And Meaty will tell you, the first thing I said as soon as I brought him in was like, yo, my nigga, you good? He's like, nah, nigga, I'm focused. I'm like, all right, nigga. He's like, nah, I got you.
I was so tight that day that I started making phone calls from Florida to my people in Brooklyn, White Plains, Yonkers. I'm like, yo, listen, man, I need y'all to record the 16 on your phone. I don't give a fuck how you do it. Send it to me. And they're like, yo, what you doing? I'm like, yo, my man just had these people over there. Shit wasn't right. Because shout out to I'm somewhat of a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? Like when we do something, we put the brand on the line and we giving people a spot to be, you know, showcased or be heard or be seen. I like everything to be boom, boom, boom. And I like it to be right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's represent everybody involved. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person like this. Like we can have 20 people in the room, right? If we all screaming different shit at one time, who's gonna understand what we're saying? But if we all on the same accord and be like, yo, listen, first we're gonna say Meaty Bone, next we're gonna say DJ RecBoys Shot, next we're gonna say Mr. Catch Rec, we're gonna say such so together in sync. How many more people we gonna touch?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people don't look. He said, let me know. He definitely hit me. Giovanni, hit me in the inbox and we get that set up because we definitely need the young boy there. He like 17, 18, somewhere in that range, but he's crazy, bro.
Yo, listen, it's a different atmosphere, dude. It's a different type of vibe. I'm assuming me personally, I'm gonna be looking for other guys to do it or try to do it, to attempt to do it. Look, this nigga just took the bottle to the face, Meaty.
I've been doing it all night. Yo, listen.
Like, yo, this nigga is hype. Like, he's hype. No, listen. He's hyped that we got you on the show because he normally don't do shit like that. Normally, he don't normally. Yeah.
So, I haven't drank since I had COVID. I had COVID probably like 3-4 weeks ago. I haven't really drank. And I ain't gonna front. Listen to your shit. Listen to your music. Having a chance to actually go look you up before the interview. You know what I mean? And reminiscing on what T was saying and shit. The vibe is definitely there. Like, shout out to tell you, I don't get excited about a lot of shit. A lot of artists hit me up all the time. Yo, can you link me with this person? I'm sitting there like, fuck out of here. Like, y'all kick rocks. The vibe I get from you and your music excites me. Pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited to listen to it. I want to press play. You know what I mean? The vibes it gives me is you know what I mean, the type of atmosphere that I like. You know what I mean? So salute to you, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, bro.
If there's anything we could do to help, you know what I mean, definitely hit us up. We actually gonna put I know you mentioned all those producers. We got an event coming up the end of next month where we're gonna have Dockish, who actually produced for Eminem, Billy Dance, the list goes on and on and on. He's gonna be on the show with us. We're gonna bring producers on one by one, probably like 5 producers. They're gonna be able to play their beats for this Grammy Award winning producer. He's gonna give them tips. He's gonna give them, you know what I mean, whatever feedback he can give them. You never know what could happen. We already did one where we had one producer signed to Amadeus for Platinum Boy Music. So we're doing this for free. Everything we do for free. It's crazy because, man, people tell me, yo, I don't know why the fuck y'all doing it. Y'all should be charging them. And we really just doing it just to help people be heard and be seen. So if you know any producers who want to be a part of that event that you willing to put your name on the line for, send them my way so we can make that happen for them.
Yeah, it's a dope opportunity.
I got a couple.
Yo, not only that, but it's super dope because like Chris is in constant contact with people who actually are major producers looking for other producers. Like he's in constant contact with Jimmy Kendricks. He's in constant contact with Arsonist, Dockish. The list goes on. There's a few, but it's dope because you never know who might tap in and be like, "Yo, listen, let me holler at something real quick." You know what I'm saying? Let me see if he can work with something that that I got that I can't really fuck with right now. So it's definitely a dope opportunity.
You know what's funny is Doggy Diamond sent me the other day talking about he gonna make he always produced, but he said, yo, he gonna get back on his bullshit. So I'm like, all right, let's see. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is Doggy, like everybody know Doggy Diamonds, but a lot of people don't know that he produces as well. Right. So he told me that. I'm like, all right, let's see. Like, you know what I mean? I definitely want to get you on the joint for that. You know what I mean? See what you got.
See, that's dope. That's definitely dope. To break somebody in who is known for one thing and to be thrown in the realm with, you get what I'm saying, with other guys who's trying to do that. That's super dope. I got another video. We're gonna get into it real quick, and then we're gonna end the show. You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys Shot, Mr. Catch Rec, the big homie Meaty Bone is in the building. We're gonna get into this last joint. And Let's get it. All right, easy.
I can't stand the rain against my window, bringing back sweet memories. Yeah, when the rain, do you remember how sweet it used to be?
Raised around the dust, the booth smell like hell smoke. Wonder I could trust these niggas scammers so they sell hope. I'm just in the cut, ready to blow like a sailboat. Diamonds in the cross, watch or water like a well throat. Soon as I get my shot, it's over for them niggas. Opportunities start knocking, even Jehovah gon' witness. The rain that I seen from my window has been extensive. There's no way out, and it get muddy down in them trenches.
All right, me, talk to him then. Go on.
You niggas ain't fucking with Meaty. We can share this shit, I ain't greedy. I'm from the block when them names on the wall mean more than just graffiti. My own team didn't believe me. Now your boy stay fly to ski. Gotta stay up on my job. Who gon' come and relieve me? Yeah, y'all ain't gonna like me when I'm upset. 2 shots to the stomach, that's a gut check. Name tag saying usual suspects. Got them looking like, damn, nigga, what's next? 2 bottles, 2 thoughts, it's rough sex. 2 shots to the spot, make the club wet. Get hit like Ricky when I dump that. Always be prepared for the comeback.
Fuck the real shit, yo. Fuck this shit up. Fuck this shit up.
Trying to get Foxy to break me off some of that El Nana. Pretty brown, silky skin, Henny Colada. It's me, Meaty Bone, a real shot about to change things, cause these niggas is still dry guy. Real rap, non-fiction is how I give it. Throw back like a 2-door Honda Civic. Pristine, rare form, this shit's exquisite. Coming soon, stay tuned, you don't wanna miss it. Be different, watch how you catch when the beat switches. On point, watch for the scratch, the beat itching. Got this here under wraps, and smoke a doobie. I'm here now, welcome me home, I love Lucy. Guard up, focus like Will Smith in that movie. Feeling like Big when he first put on that Gucci. Crowd no tilt, Versace blocking the hate out. Plan to execute, the blueprints been laid out. This is for those that said balls is played out. Coast to coast, it's part 2, watch for the fade out.
Yo, Meaty.
Yeah.
Acting up. Yeah, you getting me excited again. You know, I DJ, so I'm always on some, always creating, always trying to do something, new, exciting, and yeah, I can't wait to send you something. Be like, yo, I need an intro for my mixtape. Chris think he gonna get you to do all this other shit. I'm gonna get an intro. I'm gonna get an intro on the 12th. The 12th is the day that we're gonna do our Sunday Cypher freestyle joint. Meaty is definitely gonna be in the building. I'm not gonna tell you who else is gonna be there. You're just gonna have to tune in. Maybe we might get one of these guys on the show. But Meaty is enough. He's enough right now. If we set the bar, if we setting the bar at Meaty, then you might wanna tune in. But listen, I definitely appreciate you pulling up. I definitely appreciate you chopping it up with us.
You already know.
It was I can't believe you got Chris this excited. As soon as he after he he let it rain on me. He was like, yo, hit Meaty and tell him we want to get him on the show. It was like, yo, that whole shit sucked. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not happy. I'm not gonna pat you on your back, my nigga. None of that shit. And then the next thing he said, the next message I got was like, yo, hit Meaty, get him on the show. And I'm like, all right, nigga. So, that's dope. If anything, we got to shed some light on one of the guys who made the event, somewhat, that I could at least, my partner at least say, yo, listen, all right, get this nigga on the show. At least you did something, nigga. Get this nigga on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga was like, yo, my nigga ain't nothing. He was like, what you want me to do with this shit? Like, yo, listen, like, yo, like the nigga was like, yo, listen, and I'm like, it wasn't that bad, nigga. He was like, yo, my nigga, what do you want me to do with this? And I was like, all right, I take it. And then the very next message, he was like, yo, but get Meaty on the show. So I'm like, all right, well, at least there was a silver lining. You know, we got Meaty, we got a dope show. I loved all 3 videos. It shows your versatility.
Good
And
looking, bro.
nah, real talk, it's different, man. When you think about all these guys is rapping in New York and they got a buzz, and there's so many people that's overlooked that actually rap, and it's there's a lot, but there's a lot of bullshit, and I just want to salute guys like you who maintain the focus, and it's like, yo, it doesn't even matter that all this bullshit is what's surpassing and what's getting, you know, the temporary wave acknowledgement.
Let me ask you this before we let you go, because artist that we know posted something similar to this yesterday too. He was like, he's trying to follow the blueprint of what some works for some mainstream artists. What makes you not want to follow what's the norm right now? And I mean, like the style of the music, you know what I mean, the melodies type shit, the lean type shit. What makes you want to stay in your lane and not be what makes you want to be a leader and not a follower?
I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of good artists that have bars cop out to the auto tunes and the rapping about drugs and all of that. But that was never me, you know. I never me, not even on the music. More just me personally. I never was a follower. You know what I'm saying? Like I sit back and look at it and be like, nah, I could do something totally different to be on my own wave. And so like when it comes to the bars, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of rappers with bars, but it's just like you said, they want the quick, fast. Let me rap about this, get the bread and all that. But at the end of the day, it's just like you a sellout. You know what I'm saying? You selling out. You copping a plea, and you just want to go with it, and because you want to be relevant at that moment. But that's not you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day, the true you going to show. You know. So if you keep doing what you got to do to be you, sooner or later somebody gonna notice you, and sooner or later you gonna prevail. You might not. It might not happen overnight. It might not happen in a month, or it might not happen in a couple years. But sooner or later, somebody's gonna be like, "Yo, dang, that nigga stayed true to what he was. Like he stayed true to his flow. He stayed true to the type of music he make, and he never like once sold out and did no cop out shit. So I can't rock with him. You in the end, I think you'll lose more fans not being the true you. You know what I'm saying? And doing the true music that you're known to make or that you're comfortable to make. Because really, you can step out of your comfort zone and make something, but don't make like a whole 12, 13 track album that style. That's not you. Because then niggas gonna be looking at you like damn, like he really sold out like that. Like you know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it.
Dope. But listen, man, we want to thank you for coming on the show, chopping it up with us. Before you get out of here, let everybody know where they can check. What's your social medias? And let them know your SoundClouds, everything you got. Let them know everywhere they go check you out at.
Yeah, uh, you know, Facebook is Meaty Bone music pages. Facebook music page is Meaty Bone 845. YouTube is Meaty Bone 845. SoundCloud is Meaty Bone. Instagram is Meaty Bone. Follow your boy. You know, Bon Appetit 2 on the way, mid September. Raw Rap 3 coming soon. Underdog 2 is in the works. Just, you know, I'm working. Stay tuned. You know what I mean? Ab World. Meaty Bone. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Nah, like I said, I'm gonna hit you up. I want to say later on this week and let you know about that party because I'm definitely having a birthday party. You told them about you guys you show ready. I don't know. I got a nice little venue. You know, it's gonna be family. You know, like my close people. But shit, my nigga, if you ready, let's. I want to see. I want to get first dip. I want to see what's happening. You know, I'm gonna probably have this nigga
Bro, I
live
got you.
on. I'm gonna have this nigga live on Skype. You might see this nigga on a big screen right next to you while you performing, sitting just like how he's sitting.
So I'm gonna try to get down to Florida and check you.
God,
Yeah,
see?
let me know, cause T told me he coming out here too. So just let me know, man. We
Yeah,
definitely
yeah, that's who told me. That's who told me.
Yeah, listen.
If he let me know ahead of time, we could probably link up. I could probably get you a show or something out here. Definitely get you some studio time. That's not a problem.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. different. But yo, listen, Meaty, we appreciate you, my dude. Like I said, I'm gonna
Appreciate
be in
you.
contact with you. We're gonna see you live again on the 12th. Focus up. You already know what it is, nigga.
Fact.
You already know what it is, nigga. You know how we gave it up the last time, so this time gotta be 100 times epic. But yo, my dude,
I
we
got
gonna holla at you, my guy. All right,
you already. You already.
All
easy.
right, yo. Dope interview, man. Like,
Definitely a dope show. Definitely a dope interview. I'm excited. I'm
yeah, I'm
excited.
excited. I'm excited to hear what's coming next. I've been, like I told him, I've been going to check out his music. I've been hearing about it for a minute, but I went to actually go check out his music because we had the interview, and I've been checking it out. He's dope, bro. Like it's rare you this day and age, it's rare you hear spitters like
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying? But with some content too. You know what I mean? It's not just some
And
just
rapping. Like
just
this is
spitting
the
some shit just to
rap.
spit some shit.
Yeah, real talk. So nah, I'm definitely excited. You done already threw out the what's the name? The for the intro. So now you're gonna have to get on top of that, send them something.
I'm gonna send you already know. I'm gonna send him the Crown Me beat. Listen, I do this. I do this on purpose because it's an
Yeah,
unorthodox beat.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I only heard one artist that we gave that beat to that killed it, and that's the dude Legacy out there in North Carolina. We sent it to one artist, and he
Yeah,
actually got a
he
feature
actually
from
got a
another
feature on
artist,
it.
and his
Yeah.
feature killed him on the joint. Legacy's the only one I heard kill that beat so far to this day. You know what I'm saying? So we see how that turned out. But real quick before we get out of here, so Saturday, September 4th, my little man turned 13. So happy birthday, my little man Chris. God bless him. You know what I mean? World is his. Anything he put
He
his mind
turns
to,
13?
yeah. Anything he put his mind to, hopefully he can accomplish. You know what
Ooh,
I mean? And
13.
keep on the right path. You know what I mean? Hopefully we instilled everything he needs to, to become the man he needs to be. But also that day, me and my wife celebrate 17 years married.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
God bless you guys. Yo, listen, that's super dope. You guys are inspiration. 17 years is a long time.
17 years. And it's
That's
crazy
a
because
decade plus.
that's,
Plus.
my son was born on the same day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
my daughter was born on the 4th, August. My son was born September 4th. My anniversary is on the 4th, 444. Before
nice.
Jay-Z even did that album. Way before Jay-Z even did that album. So, there's some magic in that. Also, that's 22 years? 22 or 21? One of those shits that me and my wife been together.
Nice.
Crazy. So,
Nice.
you know what I mean? So, and I'm only saying this now because we obviously ain't going to chop it up on the show before Saturday and shit. So, again, happy birthday, my little man. Come Saturday. You know, hopefully God bless him with everything. You know what I mean? Salute to my wife for sticking around for these 17 years. See how much longer I'm going to keep her, not how much longer she going to keep me. We see. You know what I'm saying? Fucking around. But, God
Nah,
bless her,
that's
man.
dope.
She been a
Yeah, man.
blessing, real
God
talk.
bless you guys, man. Real talk. You guys are definitely an inspiration to me and my family. When I say catch and wreck, there's two husbands, there's two wives, there's two daughters, three boys. Goddamn, I can't count how many dogs, how many brothers, sisters, cousins, and all that other good shit. It's always one family. So when we celebrate together. So happy birthday to the legacy. He's the other half. He's the other half, which is so dope. And yeah, 13, teenager. Yeah, I gotta come down there or send that nigga up here. We gotta chop it up. Yeah, we might have to bring him back up to New York. He's been
What's
down there for a
crazy
little
is
while.
he don't, because I offered him to go, but this summer he wanted to go do his little basketball camps and shit like that. Like he's so focused on what he want to do, which is a blessing. Like he know what he want to do. You know what I mean? It's the sports for him. You know what I'm saying? So he focused on that. You know what I mean? As well as he got his little sneaker hustle. You know what I mean? He's buying sneakers, selling sneakers, and shit like that. So
No, that's
You
what's
know,
up.
I just support him as as a father, push him in that entrepreneurial route. You know what I mean? Teach him. You know what I mean? You don't want to be no yes man for nobody. You know what I mean? If that's something in you, I'm gonna help you set it off, and you know what I mean. You keep going in what you got to do. You know what I mean? Like he says all the time, yo, Dad, I want to be like you. I want to learn how to do that. I'm like, you don't want to be like me. You don't want to sit here be building houses for somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna build a house, you want to build it for yourself so you can make that bread. So what you call it? And ever since they were younger, that's all I've been instilling in my kids to be that entrepreneur, to be their own boss. You know what I mean? Don't never be that yes man. You know what I mean? And thank God everything been working in that way. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they keep going in that route.
Nah, yo, listen, you got a good one there. And he has good role models all the way around him. Um, nah, yo, listen, that little nigga's gonna be rich. That little nigga is on the very first drop. So there's a lot of old money that's there for that little nigga that he don't even know. What we gotta do is get the little princess in the booth.
Nah,
And let her
he
get.
be telling me that we owe money.
Yeah, well, listen, yo, handle that, please, because I don't need that little nigga running down on me talking
I'm
about.
gonna tell you exactly what I told him. I said the DJ did that funny shit. I ain't do it.
Oh, nigga. See, yo, listen, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
He said who shot? I said no, DJ RecBoy shot did that. You need to hit him. That's two
Yeah,
different people.
yeah. I don't even know where that nigga at. But yo, listen, we definitely had a dope show. I love chopping it up with you. Um, no, we're not gonna do no song reviews of Donda or any of the bullshit. We do independent music. This is how we give it up in the studio. I get other platforms what they talk about, and that's cool. That's cool. That's not what we do in the studio. Um, if we're talking about music, we're talking about music that's guys that are in our realm that push us to get to the next point. It's very rare do we sit in the studio and we say, "Yo, let's go song for song and review somebody who's sold millions and millions of records." That's not what we've never done that. That's not what this show is about. The show has always been about entertainment. It's always been about, yo, whose crew is doing what. Yo, did you hear Shorty? Yo, did you hear some verse on this? Yo, nah, this nigga's popping. Yo, they got this kid that I'm trying to get a feature with. Shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So, shout out to everybody that does that. We appreciate you guys. We tune in to you guys for that. But no, that's not nothing that we do. We will be doing CD reviews, MP3 reviews, but it will be from artists that we like, artists that we're trying to connect to, producers that we rock with, that can help them, better their careers. So this is in the studio. This is what the Rec Boys do. So hope you guys appreciate it. Shout out to Meaty Bone. Shout out to my partner, Mr. Catch Rec. I done got his shit right all show, so I want to hear that.
About motherfucking time, yo. I'm telling you. Listen, when you hit me the other day talking about you gonna do your birthday party and shit, and I told you, I called, I went upstairs. My wife was upstairs. I went upstairs. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm already getting a ticket to go to New York. She said, motherfucker, you just came back from Puerto Rico. You just was here. You was here, and I'm like, yo, relax. I was on my Nori shit. I was going, you know what I mean? I'm like, relax. Listen, shopping fucking my shit up. I'm about ready to fly out there, pop up.
Fly out. That's shit. What I'm talking about.
But it ain't gonna happen. My bad, but we make it happen soon.
No, listen, I want you guys to enjoy your anniversary. Your family definitely, your wife definitely deserves to have her moment. You get what I'm saying? To celebrate.
Fuck you mean I deserve? Yo, listen,
nigga. Yo, listen. She puts
years.
Up with you. I put up with you. Bro. I put up with you long distance. Years. I could be like, you know what, my nigga, I'm gonna holler at you. She can't do that.
She can't do that. Yeah, she can go. She can go upstairs or some shit like that. She can't do that though.
Yeah, so I salute her. Real talk. 17 years of that, of having to go upstairs. Yo, that's tough, nigga. That's rough, nigga. Me, I beg it on you. You beg it on me. It is what it is. You don't answer my calls. I don't answer your calls. We just do it like that, so it's no big deal. But
I'm talking about that too. The Bedroom Chronicles will be back soon. I promise y'all. We've been working on some content and shit like that. So that's definitely gonna be back soon.
Nah, that's what's up. But I got both kids over here that they're dying to fucking soak up my internet. So yeah, no, I can hear them getting restless. They're just like the dogs, my nigga. So that is our time for this week. Make sure you guys check the replay every Saturday night. Blaze them up radio, 8 p.m. Check them out if you guys are just listening for an internet radio station just to catch up on some different type of music, that you don't normally hear. Not that radio, just radio friendly stuff. They got a lot of good music. Shout out to King James over there. You know, Meaty Bone once again, 845 by way of Newburgh. Nah, homie, we had a good show. I had a good time. Be in tune. We're gonna be doing the freestyle Sunday, the Cypher Sunday. So
You know
be
what?
on
I
the
might
lookout
host
for
that
that.
shit from Florida. Y'all
See,
fucking
there you
around. I
go.
might host that shit
There
and
you
have
go.
the controls. So
There
when
you
your
go.
man try to be the fucking
Yeah.
the MC, the rapper and all that, I just fucking mute him like you be doing me. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, we
Listen,
gonna figure it out. We definitely gonna figure
yeah.
it out. But nah, I definitely enjoyed this show. I like the movement. I like the direction of Catch and Wreck Entertainment. Yo, be on the lookout. We're gonna be doing some things within
Yo,
the next.
real quick, since you said that, because a lot of people be getting this shit fucked. Then we out of here. A lot of
All
people
right.
get this shit fucked up. Catch and Wreck Entertainment is the brand. In the studio is the branch off for Catch and Wreck Entertainment. Don't get that shit twisted. Catch and Wreck's the Walmart. Underneath Walmart, we got different brands and different things going on. You got DJ RecBoys Shot. You got Mr. Catch Wreck. You got In the Studio with the RecBoys. You got RecBoys Productions. You got RecBoys Management. There's a bunch of shit underneath the umbrella that we don't, honestly, that I lost my taste in. Shop might have lost his taste in because of previous shit we have done and dealings we have done that we kind of don't really push that much or we really don't speak about. But don't get it twisted. It's always Catch and Wreck Entertainment, and underneath Catch and Wreck is in the studio. So yeah, y'all don't get that fucked up.
Nah, we always in the building. Like I said, yo, listen, we got a lot of things that's gonna be popping up. Just pay attention, stay in tune. You either roll with us or get rolled over. That's no, that's what it's gonna be. Like Chris
Yo,
like
I don't
saying,
know.
go
That's
ahead,
it.
because you like telling them, yo, the train is gonna leave, and we done stopped the train, we done pulled over the train, we done
Nah,
worked
this
on
shit
the
is
train.
express. This shit is
Yeah,
express route.
now is it's express route, so it's like hope niggas is fast. Hope niggas got
Yo,
fast.
I don't know if motherfuckers is paying attention. How many artists are actually saying Catch and Wreck in their rhymes right now?
Not only that,
Think
I hope
about it. Think
but
about it.
not only that, but I don't think they understand how many people are actually fucking with us. Like you see them in spurts here and there, but when they see it collectively, it might hurt their feelings. Like it's really it's really that deep.
That's a good point because I ain't gonna say his name, but a well-known dude told me last week. He said, "Yo, they don't gotta know that we fuck with you. You gotta know it." And I'm like, "Damn." Like at first it fucked me. I'm like, "The fuck you mean? Like they don't gotta know?" Because you get to a certain point where you fucking with certain people. You want people to know that you in a crowd with
You in the
certain
loop.
people,
You in the
right?
loop with certain niggas,
And
yeah.
I'm like, damn. So I'm telling my wife, she said, "Yo, they don't gotta know." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck you mean? She's like, it ain't about, you know what I mean, the people knowing. It's about what you're doing that brings the people,
Yeah.
what you call it. And I'm like, yo, like, that's crazy because it goes back to what we used to do to where we couldn't tell people what we were doing, but they heard from other people and they knew who to contact to get whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Not only
It's the
that,
same thing.
those people didn't want. They like, why would we want anybody else to know who we are? You know who we are. That's it. That's all you need to do is you know who we are. You're lucky to know who we are. You get what I'm saying? Because there's usually 5-6 people in front of them. You done jumped the line and you got to direct. And I don't think, and that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think a lot of people really are paying attention and understood how many people we're directly in front of. It's not, you get what I'm saying? You may not see it by the numbers of the show or who we're posting or who we're telling you that they are. But we're in the front of a lot of
people think and another I said his name earlier. I'm gonna say it again. But he says it's like this. It's not about the numbers. It's about the person who happens to watch that. You know what I'm saying? So it could be, let's say we go live, we only got 10, 20 people tuned in. But there might be, out of those 10, 20 people, there might be that one person who could change somebody's life. Who's
not only that,
you know what I mean? So those millions of views that people are worried about and all that shit, yeah, that's good for the perception of it. Everybody's worried about the perception, right? They're worried about what everybody's going to think or what people are thinking about those numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's not really about that. It's about that one person who could really change the dynamics of what you're doing, who might have been tapped in. And from week to week, it surprises me who, you know what I mean, who hit me like, yo, yeah, I check that out. Well, you know, I see
that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
Like,
yeah, no, it hits. It may not hit all at once, but it's in front of people that are people in position to actually change people's lives.
Not only
So
them, even just the supporters of people, like the people who hit me up who, like to have a dude from South Africa hit me up like, yo, listen, I want to get on your show. I seen you, and I'm like, what the, like, yo, that's crazy, because we did do the pandemic pop off where we had a dude from South Africa who performed. You know what I'm saying? But when he hit me up, I'm like, telling you something, yo, this is kind of dope, and I'm explaining to her, and I'm showing her the you know, the logistics and the numbers and shit. She's like, yo, you touching this and this and this, and I'm like, yo, the show is crazy, the amount of countries that we're touching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the numbers ain't in the millions and all these views, but it's touching at least 40 plus places. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not talking about cities, I'm talking about countries. You know what I'm saying? So it's doing what it has to do, and it's bringing the awareness to the people we want to bring the awareness to, who are the independent grinders. And that was the whole purpose of doing what we're doing, giving people a place to be heard and be seen. So salute the people who rock with us, the people who, you know, hit the like, the share, the people who subscribe to the YouTubes, the people who check their Instagrams, the artists who have been on the show, the producers who've been on the show, the actors, models, DJs, promoters, etc., etc. Salute to them, you know what I'm saying? Because without them, none of this is possible. It wouldn't give us the drive and the hunger and the love to keep doing what we're doing. We really do it because we love what we're doing, but we also love to give people somewhere to have somewhere to be heard and be seen.
Nah, absolutely, and that's what it is. That's what we do. But that is our time for this week. So you already know we are out. Make sure you guys check the replay. You know, Saturday night, 8 p.m. Blaze 'em Up Radio in the studio with the RecBoys. We are out. Shout out to everybody that tuned in, shared, like, comment. We love you guys. Until next week, you know, we out. Deuces. Easy.